Welcome to my channel, where your adventure into the future starts right now. Step into a vibrant universe filled with groundbreaking technology, breathtaking alien landscapes, and exhilarating sci-fi narratives that challenge your imagination. From daring explorations of distant galaxies to haunting journeys through dystopian societies, we uncover the most captivating stories and innovative ideas that will shape the world of tomorrow. Subscribe today and join us on an incredible intergalactic voyage that promises to inspire and thrill. The story of the hidden million-ship fleet beneath Earth's oceans begins not with the arrival of an alien force or a cataclysmic event, but rather with a quiet and seemingly unremarkable moment in human history, a single discovery that would alter the course of humanity's future, the future of every other species in the galaxy, and reshape the very fabric of the cosmos itself. Earth, a planet whose oceans covered over 70% of its surface, had long been a cradle of civilization for humanity, but also a place of mysteries that had confounded explorers, scientists, and adventurers for centuries. Despite the technological advancements of modern humanity, much of the Earth's oceans remained unexplored. Only the upper layers of the vast marine environments had been mapped and studied, while the depths, those dark, crushing trenches far beneath the surface, remained a place where few dared venture. For millennia, this watery expanse had held its secrets close, the ocean floor a forgotten world untouched by the hands of time. The depths harbored wrecks of ancient ships, remnants of forgotten civilizations, and untold species that never glimpsed the light of the sun. But in one remote corner of the Pacific Ocean, a place where few had even attempted to dive, something extraordinary lay hidden. It wasn't the wreckage of a long-lost ship or the bones of ancient sea creatures, but something far more incredible, something that would soon be revealed to the world and change everything. It all began with an expedition. The mission, led by a group of private-funded oceanographers, was intended to map the unexplored regions of the Mariana Trench, the deepest part of Earth's oceans. They were equipped with the latest deep-sea exploration technologies, advanced submersibles capable of withstanding the crushing pressure of the ocean's deepest depths, autonomous drones, and highly sophisticated sonar systems. The goal was simple: to uncover new species, gather environmental data, and potentially discover new geological features. Yet, as the research team descended deeper into the abyss, something far more significant was discovered. Deep beneath the surface, beyond where any previous explorers had gone, the team's sonar equipment began picking up strange, nearly imperceptible signals that seemed to be coming from a vast, subterranean structure. This was not a natural formation, nor could it be explained by the usual oceanic phenomena like underwater volcanoes or seismic activity. It was something far more artificial, a series of enormous metallic objects buried beneath miles of oceanic rock, sand, and ice. At first, the signals were dismissed as interference or a malfunction. But as the data continued to stream in, the team realized that this was no ordinary discovery. They had stumbled upon something that appeared to be of immense size and complexity, something that defied all known explanation. Whatever lay beneath the ocean's surface was not only massive, but meticulously organized, like an ancient city or fleet that had been concealed for eons. The expedition team, driven by a mix of curiosity and disbelief, launched a series of exploratory missions to investigate further. What they uncovered over the following months would change everything. They discovered an immense, hidden fleet of ships, not just a single vessel, but a million-ship armada, ancient, yet seemingly operational, buried beneath the ocean floor. This fleet, concealed from the outside world for as long as humanity had existed, had been hidden in plain sight, waiting for the moment when it would be uncovered. The ships themselves were unlike anything humanity had ever encountered. Their design was a mixture of advanced materials and technologies that had not been seen in the galaxy, let alone on Earth. Some ships appeared to be dormant, but others pulsed with energy, as if they were somehow alive, waiting for an unknown signal to wake them. The fleet, though hidden for so long, was still intact, its size and complexity far beyond any human-made structure. These ships had been buried deep beneath the Earth's oceans, concealed not just by the immense pressure of the depths, but by technology so advanced that they could remain hidden for millennia. News of the discovery spread quickly, first within the scientific community, and then to the broader world. Initially, the public reaction was one of disbelief and excitement. Conspiracy theorists and fringe groups immediately seized upon the idea that the fleet had been built by ancient civilizations or even extraterrestrial visitors. Some speculated that this hidden fleet had been placed there as a failsafe, awaiting a time when humanity or another unknown force would need it. Others, more skeptical, believed it to be an elaborate hoax or a misunderstanding of natural geological formations. But the truth was far more complicated. As governments around the world quickly mobilized to examine the fleet, they found that these ships were not of earthly origin. They were ancient, but their technology was far more advanced than anything known to modern civilization. The ship's propulsion systems, energy cores, and defensive mechanisms were beyond human comprehension. Some scientists began to theorize that the fleet had been hidden on Earth by an alien race, one that had visited the planet long before humanity had even evolved. The fleet might have been placed there by these unknown beings to protect Earth from a future threat, or perhaps as a legacy of an ancient war long since forgotten. But the true significance of the fleet did not lie solely in its mysterious origins. As scientists and military leaders began to unlock the secrets of the ships, they realized that the fleet was not merely a relic of the past, it was still functional. The vessels, despite their age, were in a state of hibernation, awaiting activation. And when they were activated, they revealed their true purpose. They were weapons, designed for a war on a scale that could not even be imagined by the species of the galaxy. The implications of this discovery were immediate and far-reaching. The hidden fleet, once buried beneath the waves of Earth's oceans, now posed an existential question for the galaxy. What would happen if this powerful armada were to awaken? Who had placed it there? And why? Earth's government scrambled to keep the discovery a secret, but news leaked. The truth was too explosive to contain. A planet that had once been isolated, with no true influence on galactic affairs, now had the power to reshape the entire galaxy. What had been a peaceful, unassuming world was suddenly thrust into the center of a galactic storm. As word spread across the galaxy, the true scope of the situation became clear. Species from all over the galaxy, from the powerful warlike empires to the more peaceful diplomatic races, soon took notice of Earth's newfound weaponry. And with the discovery of the fleet came a series of responses. The most powerful galactic empires, those that had dominated the stars for millennia, began to view Earth with a new perspective, a dangerous one. To them, the idea that a race of relatively primitive beings had access to such powerful technology was anathema. There were immediate calls for intervention, either to control or neutralize the fleet before it could pose a real threat. But humanity, for all its perceived weaknesses, had one thing the galactic powers did not expect: its collective will to survive. With the fleet now within their grasp, humanity's leaders began to explore the possibility of not just using the ships for defense, but of advancing their own understanding of the technology. The race was on not just to understand the fleet, but to master it before any other power could. In the midst of this brewing galactic tension, a new faction of Earth's government emerged, a group of scientists, engineers, and military strategists who called themselves the Sovereign Initiative. This group, operating in secret, had made the decision to activate the fleet. They began unlocking the ships, one by one, carefully studying their systems and learning how to control them. But their actions were not without risk. Every time a new ship was activated, the potential for unintended consequences grew. What if the ships were not designed to be used by humans? What if their activation triggered a signal to someone far more dangerous than the humans could comprehend? As the ships began to power up, humanity found itself facing an existential dilemma. Could they truly control the fleet? And if they did, would it be enough to stand against the galaxy's most powerful species? It wasn't long before the first galactic empire made its move. The Zinthar Dominion, a vast, technologically advanced race that had conquered hundreds of star systems, sent emissaries to Earth demanding access to the fleet. Their demands were simple: allow them to study the ships, and in return, they would provide humanity with protection from their enemies. But humanity, emboldened by their newly awakened power, refused. They did not want to be subjugated by another empire, and they knew that handing over the fleet would mean relinquishing their newfound freedom. The Zinthar Dominion, insulted by humanity's refusal, declared war. What followed was a period of intense conflict. Earth, once a backwater world, suddenly found itself on the front lines of a galactic war. The Zinthar Dominion, with its superior technology, launched a full-scale invasion of Earth. But they were met with unexpected resistance. The fleet, though old, was formidable. And with the help of the Sovereign Initiative, humanity was able to unlock the fleet's full potential. The ships launched into battle, their weapon systems, laser cannons, plasma bombardment arrays, and defensive shields decimating the invading fleet. What followed was a series of battles that would reshape the galaxy. Earth, once considered insignificant, now stood as a powerhouse. A world that had once been a mere speck in the grand tapestry of the universe was now the center of galactic attention. The hidden fleet beneath Earth's oceans had not only shocked humanity's enemies, but had also forever changed the balance of power in the galaxy. The day the million-ship fleet beneath Earth's oceans was uncovered became a legend, a tale told across the stars. A symbol of humanity's unexpected rise to power, and a warning to those who underestimated the depths of human ingenuity and resolve. The fleet was no longer a secret, and the galaxy would never be the same again.